If I'm being completely honest, this movie had more kaiju in it than Godzilla actually did. What is up, guys? My name is Zach and I'm bringing you guys a brand new review for one of these indie movies that I've been really looking forward to, Colossal. Colossal stars Dan Stevens, Anne Hathaway, and Jason Sudeikis, and is about Gloria, a character played by Anne Hathaway's character who gets kicked out of her ex-boyfriend's house and goes and moves back into her old town, and as she moves into this old town, she starts to notice that in Seoul, North Korea, she notices that a giant creature is destroying buildings there, and somehow she's related and connected to that. Yeah. It's a very weird and interesting idea, and if you've seen the trailer, it's a very weird and concept movie, but it looked funny and it looked entertaining, so I was very anticipating this movie. What do I have to say about Colossal? I gotta say, I really enjoyed this film. This is a very different film, and it wasn't what I was really thinking it was gonna be. Parts of it, it was a little predictable in parts, but overall, I was very surprised by the film, and it was not what I expected it to be, and that's not in a bad way either. I like when films catch me off guard and make me expect different things, and I actually do enjoy that because of this film. And the performances in this movie are very well done. Anne Hathaway is phenomenal in this film. I mean, when is she not? But really, she is a great grandeur, fantastic in this film, and I really loved her character that she portrayed in here, and you really believed. And the thing about her character and the story arc she has with it is very cool because you relate to her character, and you relate to a lot of the characters in this because we've all dealt with issues that these characters deal with because it's such a small scale movie, but it feels so big at the same time, and I love that. Jason Sudeikis also plays a very different character in this film, and parts of his character arc I did enjoy, but other parts I didn't, and that's where we'll get into my negatives in a little bit. But what I did like about Jason Sudeikis is he didn't just play the funny guy. He actually played a different role, and I love that about his character, and he did such a great job in this as well. Of course, Dan Stevens, one of my favorite up-and-coming actors, also was phenomenal in this film. I mean, he didn't have that big of a role, but with the parts he was in, he was very good in, and he's one of those actors that every time he pops in, it just makes me really excited and adds more stuff to this movie. CGI for the kaiju actually looked very well done. I loved how the monster looked, and it was very unique and just different. It didn't look like a giant tree like Monster Calls, and it didn't look anything like Pacific Rim or Godzilla or anything like that. It was its own unique thing. And it reminded me something of War of the Monsters, if you remember that game from PS2. That's kind of what this reminded me of. I think, honestly, my favorite thing about this film is, like I said, it's such a small-scale film, but it feels so big because of the monster in it. And the thing about this film is that, however you want to think about it, the character arcs in this film are so different and so relatable, but at the same time, like I said, it's such a big-scale film. But when you see the film, the character arc, and how they portray it, and how they show it, and how it changes, and where these characters go, some of the characters, Anne Hathaway's most of all, is the one I really enjoyed because the way they took her character is something that you would predict, but it's different how they take it and how she learns and how she changes, and that's really cool how they showed it in this film and made you actually really believe in it. Jason Sudeikis' character arc in here, though, is a little bit one-tempered and one-noted in some sections, and I didn't really fully buy into it. I didn't mean Jason Sudeikis didn't do a good job. I just think that's how the script was written. Overall, this is an Anne Hathaway film, and this is kind of just a character study on her character and how the character really just changes itself in these extreme different situations. And when you see the film, you'll completely understand what I'm saying. This movie has a lot of great laughs in it too. I found myself laughing a lot, and I have to say this film has it has a short film right in the beginning of the film, and I was kind of caught off guard on it, and I was kind of like, what is this? I just want to watch the film. But I have to say, those shorts that they have in it are phenomenal. They are so funny and so unique and just great to watch. I would love to watch hours of those on YouTube or something like that. So even going to see this movie, those shorts really set up such great energy going into this film. This film really carried a great energy through it. Even though it is more of a dramedy than it is a comedy, the drama parts don't completely drastically change the movie, and I enjoyed the film for where it goes with the characters and the development and with the kaijus and what you learn. Totally, I think how the whole kaiju thing is explained is a little iffy, and I think some people won't buy into it, but it is a weird concept already, so it's kind of just one thing you're kind of be like, oh, I gotta buy into this anyway, so what's the point? But like I said, I really did enjoy this movie. Colossal for me is gonna be an A-. What what did you guys think of this movie? Did you guys see it or did you not? Comment down below, let me know. Are you excited for this movie? Did this review change your mind? Maybe you weren't going to go see it, now you are. And also, what is your favorite Anne Hathaway movie? Let's talk about it down below. I really enjoyed this film and I hope you guys go give it a shot if it's in your area. If not, check it out. I think this is something that you really will probably enjoy. But other than that, guys, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to get you guys a new movie review tomorrow for La City of Z, another movie I've been really anticipating. Lots of indie movies coming out soon and a lot of summer blockbusters. I can't wait to talk about them all, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your guys' day.